You are welcome to this edition of the real estate business class. And for this class, I need you to understand that this class is going to be in series and in segment, and we are going to be having a professional real estate course where you will have to learn from the different players in the real estate industry. The real estate industry is huge, is large, and it has different players. So that is why you want to make sure that you actually participate to the end of this particular course, because this will actually validate whether you're going to have a free access to this professional course, or you have to pay for it, because we'll be bringing um experts, surveyors, expert lawyers, expert architect, expert sales professional, expert developers. So you will be learning from wealth of cumulative wealth of different experiences, so that you can be properly positioned, just like any other business. Just like any other business, you only need real estate is as simple as any other. The only thing you need to understand this industry, because see, the gap between your let me use this word, permit me please. The gap between your house and then Kirikiri is just one stone. Is a stone throw if you get it wrong in this business, right? Earlier today, I was speaking with a client, and um that I actually, and me as a person, now you must understand that for you to run a real estate business, you must be people centric. You must be customer centric. Your customers are your priority, not the commission you want to make, not the money you want to make. You must know that you're actually in the business of trust, and you're solving problems. Yes, you're solving problems, because the housing deficit is on the rise. If you check the statistics, and there is also opportunities in this business, which I'm going to show you shortly. So you're welcome. And now, part of the curriculum for this business class is you're going to know the process. You're going to know how you can leverage the real estate franchise system. You know the meaning of franchise. Does anybody know the meaning of franchise? Please unmute. I may not be able to check the charts, but I'll need your engagement. Does anybody here, Michael, have you heard the word franchise system before? Franchise. Can we hear me? Now, these are the curriculum we are going to be covering in this first part of this business class. So we have the getting started, leveraging the real estate franchise. And I was asking Demilade or Michael, which of you have heard the word franchise before? Franchise. Have you heard the word franchise before? Or the business strategy called franchise? Now, the way franchise works is that if you look at what's the name of this company, Chicken Republic, right? Now you see that Chicken Republic is a form of a franchise business, right? KFC and all. So somebody goes to KFC, gong, where they are, you buy the name, like you are leveraging the brand reputation, the brand investment to grow your own business. So you are leveraging the brand assets in terms of their name, in terms of their recipe, in terms of, so you now have a duplicate of the business in Nigeria. But then they are not actually the one that came to establish this Chicken Republic that you can see. Do you understand? So we have such a leverage system in real estate as well. But the beautiful part of this is that it is not expensive, like if you are going to buy Chicken Republic franchise or KFC franchise. All right. So we're going to look at that aspect. So this works more like an affiliate marketing. Then we look at creating your market, understanding your product, understanding land sizes, understanding land documentation. This is like, okay. So now, then let's go to the other one. Then you understand what how you can market like a pro. And sure, these are the advanced part of this class. And how to sell like a professional consultant and not a mere agent. So there is a difference between you being a real estate business consultant. We call it, so basically you're going to learn positioning. See, the beautiful thing or the advantage you have learning from Blue Moons Energy is the fact that we are not just a real estate business. So we are actually a technology, a tech savvy real estate business. So we understand how to integrate technology. We understand digital marketing. So we are going to be learning, how you can actually build a real business and different skills to help you grow. Now, whatever skill you'll be learning here, you can use it to sell anything, not just real estate. So this is why you want to pay attention. This is why you want to pay focus to this. So you have now, okay, we talk about building your business, the power of team building, and then we talk about then the bonus. There will be bonus training. Now, let me a brief introduction into real estate business. Like I said earlier, real estate business is one of the most lucrative yet delicate business you can be involved in, especially in Nigeria. Like I said, the see to real estate can the like I said, the gap between your house one's house and Kirikiri is not, the gap is not much at all when you're doing real estate. This is why you need to do it the right way. And how can you do it the right way? That is why you are here. There are different ways you can also be involved in real estate business sector. So we have the real estate development. So the development is you have to be the one to meet them, interact with Omolile, buy the land, clear it, get your lawyer, get surveyor, they do everything, all the underground work, buying of sand, buying of cement, doing this, doing that. See, that's developer, right? Clearing of the place, everything, putting water, putting light, electricity, everything is on you as a developer. Then you have the affiliate marketing, which I call sales and marketing or brokerage or broker. You can be a broker. Now, this one, you are not actually doing you are not developing. Now you leverage developers investment, you leverage their product, so after they are done, you will now partner with them. So it's a partnership, and then you build partnership with these developers, and then you start then you to sell the product as if it's your own product. So you can customize it, you can brand it. I take property of abode right now. I brand it with my own branding details and sell it. Of course, when you are selling, you are not selling in your name, you are not selling in your business name, you're selling in that company, because the money has to be transferred to that company for your own safety and for the safety of the company as well. So then you have property management, you have professional services, that's the lawyers, the architects, the surveyors. So there are a lot of people that play roles in real estate business. Now, for this particular training, we are focusing on the affiliate marketing part of the real estate business, sales and marketing. So let's go into first thing first. What is real estate, Gongon? Permit me to use that Nigerian term. What is real estate? I know you've been hearing real estate, you know what real estate is, and I really don't need to, start preaching to you. Real estate is actually is a type of property that includes both unimproved land and improvements, including buildings, furnishings, roads, buildings, utility systems, and all. So real estate, the ownership of the land, improvement and natural resources, you can see like minerals, animals, everything. So it's conferred by the property rights. Then there's this particular definition I would love to actually share with you when it comes to real estate. Let me yes, according to one of this yes, according to this guy, give me a second. I actually love that definition, which I would love to share with you. So this particular definition made us know that real estate is an asset, is a long-term fixed asset. So that's the keyword I want to bring. Is a long-term key asset. So it's not like, or fixed asset rather, fixed asset. So it's not like other properties like other like cars. Cars is not fixed. Jewelries, yes, you can say they are assets, but they are not fixed. So it's a fixed asset. Now, why real estate? Why real estate? Why should you actually take interest in real estate? Why should you be involved in real estate? Now look at this trend. Look at this trend. According to Precedence Research, the real estate is actually proposed to grow from where it is right now, from 2023 to about 7.03 US billion. This is in billion, sorry, trillion US dollars. Trillion US dollars. So everything after COVID-19, everything about real estate changed. And the fact that part of the things that is helping real estate to grow is in the integration of technology with real estate. Now you're having smart homes, you are having prop tech, whereby it's easy for people to actually do real estate business online. You see, so technology is changing everything. And let's look at these statistics according to Statista. In Nigeria, now this is Nigeria, this statistic is globally. Now in Nigeria, the real estate market is anticipated to achieve a value of, look at it, in trillion, in US dollars, 2.42 trillion US dollars by 2024, and the volume will increase to $3.241 trillion. Now we're not talking naira, by 2029. So this is the reason why you and I should be well positioned. And you can choose how you want to be positioned. You can choose whether you want to position as a developer, whether you want to position as an investor. How you can choose whether you want to position as a broker or as a brokerage firm. So now the profit of, look at this market volume, look at this size. So everyone who play in the industry, they will get their share of this. And according to still this report, among the various segments within the market, residential real estate holds the largest share with a projected market value of 2.08 trillion US dollars by 2024. We're already in 2024. So this were projection since 2013. So you can imagine, so a lot of, currently as we speak, a lot of money is going into real estate. A lot of money is going into real estate, and whoever shares the information through which a property was sold gets a cut and gets even a very good reward. So it doesn't have to be, and the beautiful thing, it doesn't have to be your property. You don't have to now start thinking, oh, where will I get the money to start buying my own property with this kind of, people are looking for houses to live. Earlier this morning, I can even share my screen to show you, right? I had a call with a prospect, and we're discussing the different aspects of real estate. And I was explaining to him, that is, I will also come to this part of knowledge. You see, product knowledge is very key. And I was explaining to him the different type of apartments and houses that are available, and why some houses may be difficult to get now, and also be, even if you will get it, will be more expensive, usually depending on the axis, depending on the structure, and depending on your own taste as well. So we had a kind of a long chat, all right? So this is part of the things you want to this is part of the things you want to this is why, one of the main reasons why you as a person, you want to position, not just so that you can make money to feed yourself and your family, or to live your dream life, buy cars or whatever, have money, but also for the future sake, because there is so much money to be made in this industry, according to this report. Now, when compared globally, US actually is projected to generate the highest value in the real estate. Look at it, their market sector is amounting to $132 trillion in 2024. And the real estate market in Nigeria is experiencing a surge currently in demand for luxury apartments in major cities. You see, this is one of the reasons why you actually want to. And I'll if not that this call is being recorded, I would have even shared a particular luxurious property I posted, and then a prospect actually commented and said, "Oh, where is this and how much is it?" So for you to know that people, is just to let you know that there is demand for good, and it's on mainland. So this customer is attracted to mainland properties. Well, mainland properties are more expensive than highland properties. Why? Because there are no lands available on the mainland. So you want to take advantage of this wealth of opportunities. This money is going to go into people's pocket. This money that you are seeing. So position yourself, let it come to your own pocket. That is what we are talking about. Now, before I go in, like I said, I would just love to show you this. Look at, these are some of the these are some screenshots of my involvement in the business. This money you are seeing here, 47,500, was my first commission in real estate business in 2020. Yes, in 2020. I started the business in January, right? I registered with a particular I thought with one of the biggest brands, brokerage firm, and then but I didn't make any sale until towards the end of the year in October. And if you see, look at this 11/11/2020. This was not when I received. I think this was my first commission, but I made my first sale in November. If this was not the first, then this would probably be the second. But I know that this was what because the customer paid in part, and this was what I received. Yes, this was my first. The second was around 70 something. So imagine, this was in 2020 after COVID, or during COVID safe. Yes, COVID was in 2020. So this is to let you know that there is opportunity. And don't think that you don't have the people, or you don't have the network, or you don't have the money, or you don't have the skills to sell. Don't think so. It is the reason why you will not succeed or prosper in any endeavor is your mindset. And your mindset is your number one thing. Even if you currently don't have the money to do a lot of training, or to even run ads or something, your mindset is very key. Your mindset is very, very key, whether you're going to succeed or not in any endeavor. So look at, if you can see my screen, you see this was November 2020, and this was from one of the companies, you can see Land Shares Limited. So I try to filter, and you can see credit, Land Shares, credit, successful transaction. This was another one in in December. So imagine from October, November, I was just, and not not to now show you recent ones, right? This is just to let you know that there are opportunities here, and being positioned. This was last year. You can see, so when I said that you can earn, you are the one that can actually limit what you can earn. You what you can earn, and so how much you can make. Look at this. This is my name, right? Look at this. Look at what. Look at from this, from another product. Look at different credit, because this was me filtering with the company's name and the bank that was sold to. Before I changed, I had to change my bank. Now, careers in real estate. Please, if you are still following, let me know. Can you unmute and let me know, because I can't check the chat right now. Are we following, please? Can we hear?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. So careers in real estate. So with those information I shared with you now, I think I made 2 screenshots. Yeah, with those, I know that now you can see for yourself that you're the one that can actually that can determine what you can earn. You're the one that can determine what you can earn, or how little. And this is just so it's so imagine you selling a property of 3 million and you get 10%. Imagine a customer decided to buy an acre of a plot that is so, and this is a business of network, because the people that I know, you don't know them. The people that you know, I don't know them. There are people that trust you already. And this is not a business that somebody will tell you that, oh, Demilade, let me speak English. Demilade, I'm thinking of buying land. Where do you think? Nobody will come to you for that. Nobody, even your brother, you will only hear, I bought. Is the reason why you have to put it out there. You have to let people know that you are in this business. Because it is when people know that you are in the business, that is when they will come to you. They will not come to you to go. When I tell people that, oh, if you can refer, they say, if I have anybody, you will never make a deal. You will never sell one she. I'm telling you. Because there are a lot of people out there already trying to gain attention of these people close to you. But if they now know that they know, they will rather, like a friend of mine, a friend of mine who actually bought some acres last month. Yeah, and then he was actually, then he had to do another project in his hometown, and then he was saying that, oh, I don't want to, I need a surveyor, but I also already, so somebody was recommending someone to him, and he said, but I have a friend who is also a surveyor, so he will do it for me. You see, it is when they know that you are doing this thing, that is when they will come to you and patronize you. If I don't know, that is why do you apply for jobs? Why? Because why do you have to have a CV? Your CV to let people know the things you know, let them know how you are qualified and positioned for that opportunity, right? Why do you open shop in this place? So that people can know that that business exists. So you too, you must open your online shop. And the beautiful thing is that you don't need a physical shop. This is something you can do. Like I mentioned earlier, this is not my full-time job. So imagine if I'm getting as high as 500, and more, in addition to my full-time job. You see? So every month. That is why it may take you a while. In short, it may take you a while. Some people immediately they started closing deals. While some people, it was not immediately. All right. But somebody like me now, I started in January. I marketed. I went to site for inspection. And at a point, I gave up. Yes, I will tell you. So I'm not coming here to give you bala blue blabba kind of story. At a point, I gave up and I went into digital stuffs because I was also a digital marketer. I was also into crypto. So I went into, and then, a lot of multi-level kind of Ponzi schemes were everywhere in 2020. That was before that sale that you saw in 2020. Before that is you can't undermine the spiritual part of whatever you do, business. Or so before, um I was led and then to go back to my business, and I went back to it. And I decided that I was going to post consistently. I set up my Google My Business for my business in 2020. I started posting consistently. I started posting on my social media. Do you know that the same people that I thought did not have the money to patronize me in 2020, because I felt I just finished school. Okay, I just came back from service year. I written my tech certification exam, yet no job. I had different digital skills that I can actually use to make money online. But then, it's not, marketing is another thing, a ball game. You that you have not fed, how will you see money to run ads? So I had all these challenges, right? I had all these challenges facing me. So I decided to just focus, and I have ability to train and recruit people. So I joined Ponzi. I left my real estate business for good, how many months? Like maybe 6 months, or within 4 to 6 months, and then came back. So for like 9 good months, I did not make any sales because, in short, I went for inspection for a particular person, and then he did not buy. Until dating, will still tell me, "Don't worry, Florence." Don't. So, guys, you will face disappointment. You will face objection, but you must know why you're in the business. That is why I posted on the WhatsApp group chat, that video. You can see that even the family member of that guy that went to be selling Snoop, they did not even believe in him. His own father did not believe in him, talk less of investing into his business. But when he was determined, you could see how many doors were slammed on his face. But then he kept re-strategizing. That is the lesson. He kept re-strategizing that, okay, let me sell it this way, let me sell it that way, let me sell it this way. He kept re-strategizing. So you have to keep tweaking it. You may have to do a different type of content to see the one that really works. Sometimes you may have to just, even if you are the quiet type, the not see, I'm really a quiet person, but people don't know because they feel I'm very outspoken. I'm outspoken about things that I'm very passionate about. That's why you have to be passionate about what you do. Physically, I don't like to mingle, but online, I'm everywhere. But then this business also requires you to mingle physically, because in business, people buy from people they like, trust, people they like and trust. And because this product you are selling, this business is a combination of service and product. And people must see what they are buying. People must see what they are paying for. Now, I already mentioned this earlier on, so I will not go into it again. Property developers, engage in process of purchasing raw land, rezoning, construction, renovating, and all. Brokerage, a company that employs a group of real estate agents, also known as realtors, so that's it. Then sales and marketing firm work with developers to sell the building and unit they create, make money by earning commission. I already showed us that before. Property managers, they help real estate owners rent out their unit of buildings, and all those things, fixing. So they collect, their own charge and percentage. So that's property manager. Then you have real estate lenders. It's real estate is capital intensive. So there are banks, credit unions, individuals, and government organizations that act as lenders to finance real estate business. Then you have real estate professional services. Now these are accountant, lawyer, interior designers, stagers, general contractor, and all. So especially if you are here, maybe you are into anything that has to do with house, let's say painting, you do electrician, you do all this kind of thing. In short, having a real estate is like what we in market we call it upsell. It'll be like an upsell for you, because you already have people that you are doing service for. So you can combine it. So it even makes more. Now, the various types of real estate. You have the land, you have residential. So land is here we are talking about the vacant land. Then you have residential, that's where people can live. Then you have commercial for shopping malls, healthcare, hotels, and all. Then you have industrial, and then that's for like construction companies, logistics, warehousing and all those ones. So they fall under industrial. Some of you know industrial areas. Industrial area like that is at like Apapa industrial area, like even at Oregon, right? Where you have heavy machines and all those things. Then now this field of now real estate, sales and marketing, real estate business. So instead of sales and marketing, I'll call it affiliate marketing real estate business. This field of real estate business works via providing genuine help and solution to prospective buyers. So we call it real estate consulting. Personally, I call it real estate consulting because that is the approach. That is how your clients, your customers must see you. They must not see you like the agent on their streets. You know the way agents are now. They don't care about you. It's just for them to collect their commission. Is that their commission that is the cocoa? If they don't collect that commission, you cannot go anywhere. So then how it works, is by building partnership. You build partnership with credible developers. Remember the word credible. Yes, business have issues, but the credibility of developers to resolve issues will rub off on you and your customer. Now, there are some things that we'll be talking subsequently. Providing investment advice to first-time buyers and existing customers. Now, look at what Anthony Heath said. To be successful in real estate, you must always and consistently put your client's best interest first. When you do, your personal needs will be realized beyond your greatest expectations. So as much as there's so much money to make here, you need to be honest. Yes, you need to be honest. Now, how do you get started? You research and find a credible developer to work with, register with them. They are free or paid. Now, for the purpose of this business, we have identified now. There are things that you need to actually look into apart from registering with them, whether they are credible or not. Based on your current network and based on your current starting, that you're just starting, can they help? Do they have products that will help you to easily sell? My first registration in real estate was with, I will get there now. Now find your target audience, build your brand, start selling yourself and your brand. Remember I said yourself. People must buy you first before they will buy your product. Expand your sales network. Now, Billionaire Realtors Group, some of us must have heard of this BRG before, and if you have not, so these companies, we will all register with them. All right. However, of all these businesses, the one that can easily help you scale is that we are starting out with for the purpose of you, because our goal is that we are going to help you from after you finish the professional business class, right? What we are going to do is the fact that we are going to be having professional real estate business class, which with certification after this one. So, and you'll be trained by different professionals. Now, because we want to really help you see how this works, and you need to sell. So, for those who have attended my training before, I will actually train you like this, and that will be all. How you're going to succeed is left to you if you're serious. Like I told you, I already told you how busy I am already. If I was to, if I was to be just a real estate person only, then probably it would have been very easy for me to create enough time to do this. You can see this is why we are having this class in the morning, and some people will have to actually watch the recording of this training, right? Because of my schedule. Yeah, because of my schedule. But then beyond that, I am helping, at least my goal is to help at least 50 persons make their first sale in real estate within now and the end of the year, or yes, between now and 90 days. So I'm going to be giving you instructions, I'm going to be giving you things to do. The giveaway is part of the opportunity. Remember, I'm going to show you why you need to take part in it. I'm not doing giveaway because I want the group to be full, but because I have resources that is too much and I want to give it out. The reason is because I know that when this is a business of numbers, is a game of numbers. The more strong team that you have, the better for you, and I will show you. Now, when I registered with Billionaire, I could not, because they had properties that were so beautiful but quite not affordable for my own network back then. So what did I do? Then later on, I met someone. Then I was in search of knowledge. That is why knowledge is very important. I was in search of knowledge, and then somebody actually promoted a training that was being organized by Lanshares. Remember the screenshot I showed you were from in 2020 was from Lanshares. And then their vision is to actually sell products that every African living anywhere can afford. So their vision made them to actually have a flexible payment structure, and also to really have properties that are easily affordable, right? Of course, they will not tell you could come and buy property in Naija for 2 million. No. So they were into real estate development and agriculture. So, and then that was how I went to their training. I attended a training on a Wednesday like this. That same Wednesday, I saw all the products they had. I got trained. Normally, I saw the product they had. That day, I just got home by evening. I called some of my friends. In short, some of my friends that we've lost money even in crypto, doing all this sort of Ponzi and everything. So I called one of my friends and I said, I saw this opportunity, because I actually didn't see myself like selling. No, I didn't see it as I was selling, but I saw the opportunity that an acre of land for 50% discount. So I was like, my friends was here about this, so me too, I must buy. So that was how I called that my friend, and he said, I'm interested. 500,000 instead of 1 million. They were selling it at 50% because it's a farmland in a faraway village in Abeokuta. So he said, I will buy. Let me call my auntie too, but she's abroad. If she will buy, he called his auntie, and they bought quick. That was my first sale, and he did not. Now you can see that I highlighted Abode, because Abode, now of all this Abode and Gifted Hands Properties is the company, just like my own brand name and company is Bloom Homes NG under Digital Flossy Consultancy. Gifted Hands Properties is my mentor's name. So automatically, when you're under me, you will actually also be a team in Gifted Hands Properties. Now, Abode is a developer, right? Gifted Hands is a brokerage firm. So Abode is a developer. They actually develop properties under Aquest, while Abode is their brand name for online and for administrative purposes. All right. So I am explaining because they are the one who will be having their founders as well to train us during this professional business class. So they will be also business school or whatever we call it. you want to call it. So they will also be there, and you will hear from them. You will learn from them. So that is why I am. So be prepared to work. So this is not like Mr. Dari will always say, in one of the co-founder of Abode, who said, this is not a perspire to acquire. No. I am not here to brainwash you or to tell you this and to be showing you stories, to be showing you screenshots up and down, telling you. I will tell you it has work. There is work to be done. Yes, but there is great result. And the goal is that even if you as a person you can't afford to start buying so that you can resell and make your money, you can be selling their own. Now, Abode has good payment plan like 6 months, even 36 months that corpers are buying. So they have structures that will make sales easy for you. This is why I highlighted them as one of our key partners, our key major partner that we'll be working with in this 30 days to 90 days sales challenge that we're going to be having after this training. I am keen. Once I have 50 people fully registered and involved, and not just registered, but then having their results like I've achieved, I'm probably going to stop training maybe for free. Yes, because I wouldn't really have that luxury of time in 25. Yes, I wouldn't have that luxury of time. So now let's go to this. Now you have to find out, now creating your market. Find out the type of audience you want to target in the large market. The market is large. So do you want to target young people? Do you want to target student? No, not student. Do you want to target? Yes, you can even target student. We have savings opportunities. Like people can actually invest 100,000 and get return on investment and their money back. So there are different products. So real estate is now so large that you don't have to be buying land before you make money or before you invest. So this is where product knowledge comes into play for you, so that you can actually know how you can start. The most important thing is that you are going to close deal. Yes, if you follow what you will be teaching you, if you follow the instruction, you will close your first sale between now and end of the year. I can assure you. Develop marketing strategies to reach them. Create a social media. So these are action steps. So you want to actually take a screenshot of this and start running with it. Create a social media account for your business. So what's going to be your business name? Mine is Bloom Homes NG. So create your own. Yours can be Demi Realty. Yes, Ayo Realtor, Ayo Realty, or let something property be there. It can be realty, it can be Realtor Demi. There's this lady during one of our older private pro associate meeting. It was not for everybody, for some selected few. And do you know that this lady, she's called Esther? Maybe during one of our sessions, and we invite her to come and speak. Esther is a fresh graduate. Esther has not worked in a company, let me use that word, 8 to 5. But Esther is making her money through real estate. And from real estate, she was able to register another company, another business, and a food-based business, and even got NAFDAC registration for that food business she's doing. And she just finished. I think maybe she finished last year or so. If she wants to introduce herself, she'll say, "My name is Realtor Esther." She'll say, "There's nobody I cannot talk to." So when people tell me, "I can't do this business, I'm shy." I know you are shy. Keep the shy somewhere. Do you need money? Yes. There is nobody that has been shy that made money. That's the truth. You can be a quiet person. I'm not disputing your personality. But when it comes to, you need to be able to separate. It's just like there are quiet people, they actually act movie. So you must see yourself like you're acting a character. You're on the field, you're on the movie stage, and you're acting a character, but you are being real. And I mean, you're acting a character. So you are putting away your limitations, your limiting beliefs, your limiting feeling that because see, not my direct, because in real estate we have what we call upline, right? But because when you're joining a particular company, somebody has to bring you in. All right. Now, for BRG, not my direct, but the direct, I think add loyalty, right? The upline of my upline. If you see her, you will know that this one, she's a quiet person. She is even one of those people that you may say she should be a shy person. She's not this. What I'm trying to say that her personality is not this talk. But when it comes to the business, even with that calm attitude of talking, she will still be passing the message. That is what we are talking about. And she's a top realtor. She has won several awards. Yet she's not a lousy person. So if you're an extrovert, you should take advantage of that extrovert of side of yours. And if you feel like you're an introvert, don't let that personality, don't mix it with business. Don't mix it. There are places where it's going to be useful for you, even in the business, to help you to handle pressure calmly. Now, the location, now understanding your product. Now, when it comes to understanding your product, you need to know the location, you need to know the typography, you need to know the land size, you need to know the amenities that will be there, you need to know the development within the neighborhood. This is how you actually pitch. These are the things you pitch. So you are pitching a product to your investor. You're saying it's a property that we have. Everybody's selling a pair, everybody's selling Ibejuleke, everybody's selling Korodu, everybody's selling Badon. So what makes that place that your own product stand out? These are the things that will make your own product stand out. So you must know this information. All right. Are you following?
Yes.
All right. So the documentation it possesses, the category of audience that can buy it. Now, let's go to land sizes. You have plot size, you have hectares. A plot, now in real estate development, you can have 150 square meters. You can have what they say, is it 15 by, then you have 300 square meter. You have 600 or 500. People don't really sell 600 square meters now, but it's now 500 square meters as a plot, what you people call full plot. Now, 150 square meter in layman is quarter plot, and houses there are. So we'll still have separate classes that you will actually see what 150 square meter, that people will think, what do I do with quarter plot? We build a 3-bedroom duplex and you still have car space. It depends on your developer. Yes. So there are trainings that will be sharing with you for you to actually attend and see how these things are done. Then plots, you have acres. So acre is made up of 6 plots. Now hectare is made up of what? 18. Is it 18 or 12 plots now? Yeah, 18 plots. So understanding land documentation, you have registered survey, you have deed of assignment, you have freehold, you have approved accession, you have gazette, your governor's consent. Your assignment, go and read up on this different type of land documentation. Now, here is the question. Are you ready to start? I would love to actually share a video with us. Let me see if I can actually share it. This is, I remember I talked about the pertinence properties before. So this is from, let me see.
So right now,
yeah,
we are going now.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
So I just want you to hear the part. This is Pertinence Group. They have built thousands of realtors because they are not just in the business of real estate, but people empowerment. And this is why I am also doing what I'm doing. It's all about empowerment. And guess what? It is in this empowerment that you will make money. Why? Because for every, now let me just tell you this. For every deal that I close, my upline, Gifted Hands Properties, makes money. Yes, for every deal that I closed. So for you, when you sign up with Abode Properties, for every deal, depending on the deal you close, anyways, you close all these 1,000 naira commission deals, I don't know, but for every deal you close, even if it is 200 naira, I used to buy recharge card, I may get 1%. Now, for every deal, it depends on if you choose to be a. Now, they have 2 partnership type, both Pertinence and Abode. They have 2 partnerships part. Now, for Pertinence, the properties are quite on the, I don't want to say high side compared to Abode. And this is why we're actually choosing Abode of all, because I want you to start with ease. For me, I started on the high side and it became very difficult for me to sell. And it made me also lose some customers that if I had sold a lesser property but genuine, like a lesser priced property but genuine for them that time, I would have actually made sales and they would have been buying more from me. So because the property that I was having was like maybe 5 million, then in 2020 6 million, 10 million, 15 million, so I was just posting, people were just viewing and passing. It's just someone that I even feel should be able to buy because he's a politician and still was asking of maybe something of 2 million, 3 million. So if I had known, let's say Lanshes earlier, or those credible companies that were selling other locations that are much lesser in price, then I would have actually made more sales at that time. So that is why I decided to cut the parts for you, to make it shorter by getting you everything, information and products that will be I'll make the business easy for you, right? So now I pause this so that I can explain. There is the associate and there is the associate pro. The associate pro, the benefit is different when you're associate. When you're an associate, you are definitely working for me as a referrer. Yes, you will work because every of your, now there are incentives in real estate business. That's the truth. So I'm not going to hide anything from you. You actually choose how you want to play yourself, because I am not recruiting you to come and sell for me. I am actually helping you to start your own business as an independent realtor. All right. So now, if you are registered as a free registration person, you'll be getting maybe 4% or 3%, or between 3 to 5% if you sell a land as an, so all your sales accumulation will be counting for me as my sale. So if you sell like 20 million, it counts that yes, you will get commission. The company will pay you commission. They will also pay me commission, right? But the productivity, there's also productivity reward that companies give. Let's say cars, houses, you know. I think last year I won microwave from one of the companies. Yeah, I won a microwave, new microwave, right? Very expensive microwave. So these are the things that you be get. So let's say I am just a referrer in that company. It will not come to me. It will go to my hotline. All right. So because like I said, franchise, yeah, is a franchise approach. So but then is even lesser than the cost of buying franchise. You are only is a one-time fee, and that money is not even for them. Now there is also the part that when you also build your team, you also get rewarded for building your team, because sometimes you may not have that energy to actually make sales. But if you have a thriving team, a team that are hungry, a team that is hungry, even when you are not selling, you will be making money. Yes, when you're not selling. Why? Just like my gifted dance property that I mentioned earlier, even if she's not selling and I'm selling, she'll be making money, right? If I was not an associate pro, she will be making more money. All effort will be counting for her. But because I'm a pro myself, so I will retain the effort and the benefits. She will only maybe be getting 1% or 2% commission or whatever I sell. And that's all. So I'm saying this so that you can actually choose how you're going to play. Are you going to play as associate or associate pro comes at a fee? And that fee is 20,000 naira. All right. So I'm not dwelling on it, but I'm making this so that if you're ready to start now, which I expect that you should actually start now before our professional course, so that you will be motivated, right? There's no better time to start than now. And we'll be sending you content, we'll be sending you things for you to be reposting. So it's going to be copy and paste. Usually I should not be doing this for free. And I'm going to tell you that this class I'm taking you right now, somebody paid for it. Like somebody has paid during the last session. This is the second session. This first session, me, I will not tell you there's company to join. I will train you business and all that. Go and figure it out yourself, and I'll get paid. But this time around, I am taking you from scratch to expert. This is how I intend to end the year, to actually contribute to other people's life. All right. So make a good use of this opportunity, because I will only have time to share more knowledge, to share advice, to also train, in marketing, because I am also skilled in digital marketing and all those things. I will only make time for those who are thriving, for those that I can see that they are really thriving, they are really making effort. I won't make time for you, even though you have my number, you come to my DM. I will not respond. And I'm not being proud, because the out of 24 hours that you have, that's the same 24 hours I have. And I'm spending this time, to impact into you, to actually equip you, to give you knowledge at no cost. Whereas I have people that have paid for this same course that I'm actually giving you for free. So it will not be nice that I don't even create time for those people and all that. But once I see the effort and I see that the effort is going to be a win-win for us, why not? So I am willing to do that, to go to any length for you, if you are also willing to invest time and effort into your own growth as well. So let me play this for just 5 seconds about team building and why you actually need it. And that is why, for those of us that are in this class now, please ensure that you follow the instruction on the giveaway that I put. I am not doing that giveaway because I want you to add people to the group, but because when these people join, when they learn the business, you will not have this training that I'm doing now. You're supposed to also replicate it for you to build your business, for you to build your brand. But you will not have to go through the hassle of that. They will attend just like you are attending. But then by the time they bring one deal like this, you are the one that will get the benefit, not me, because they will be registered under you. All right. So I am only creating a structure that will help you succeed fast. Do we understand what I just said? Please. Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, do you understand what I just explained? Is it clear? Right.
Created the vision. We knew what we wanted to achieve. And we told ourselves that for us to do this, we must do it with people. We must do it with people. So when we started, it was at a point where we were below zero level, and monetarily we're nowhere. In fact, the first 1 million naira that came into the business looked like 1 billion naira to us, because to us it was a miracle that 1 million naira, not because we have not seen 1 million before, but we are at a point where everything we had before starting Pertinent has gone. We worked in the capital market. We lost money during the 2008, 2009, downturn or recession, and we have not regained our foot as at this point when we started the Pertinent stream. So to let you know that it wasn't like we had all the resources to start. Why did I mention this? In case if you're in the room today and you don't have enough money and you think money is what you need to do whatever I'm going to be teaching you, it's not money. So I want to take that myth out. We did not have money. We were poor was better. Poor is P-O-O-R. Poor is P-O. We did not even have the O and the R behind it. So to let you know that what I'll be discussing today has nothing to do with your socioeconomic status, has nothing to do with what you have in your bank account. I needed to lay that foundation too.
So I'm going
we
to
did
do
5 things. It's what you have on the screen now. Let me see if I can just scroll down a little. I don't know why okay, good. I believe you can see what you have on the screen now. Right motive. If you want to build a rock solid real estate team, you need to start with the right motive. What was our own motive when we started? Our motive was to empower people. And that's the mindset I want to market to you today. Sir, ma, it doesn't matter where you are right now. If you are conscious that you are that change maker, you are the thing that has been positioned to transform people's life, you will go with that.
Okay, so thank you very much. I'm going to share that with us and on the group so we can also learn. So now, how do you get started? Register, build your knowledge base, build your team, and grow your business. Period. This is how to start a real estate. I know the way it is like this, it sounds theoretical, but we are going to go very practical. So that is why I'll be dropping more information, more training, more resources on the WhatsApp group. And you want to ensure that you are very active on the WhatsApp group and you are following and you are taking all the instructions there. So you're welcome. All right. So this the short clip I played is as Dr. Olorunseyi, and he will be hosting. There's this mentorship program he hosts every year called Leverage. I'm going to send the link to the group for us to register. I want us to meet there physically, right? I want us to meet at Pertinence head office, right? So that is where we are going to meet. So Pertinence is also one of our key partners that we collaborate with for real estate products. So you will also get to, that way you will have that. For those of you in Lagos, please plan towards it. That way you will have access to ask questions, meet with other people, connect, learn, and even take picture that you are in the office. So when you are even posting products, it may not be because you have access to both Pertinent products. When you register, you have access to Pertinence products, you have access to Abode products. So it shows that you can easily remember what we talked about, building your brand. So you have to put yourself out there, and people have to know that you are really committed to this thing. So that is it. And that, is part of you building your knowledge base. And then you get to meet with me also physically as well. Then we can. So thank you very much for your time. Question. Let's go into it. Do I have any question? Can we hear me? Or am I alone here?
We can hear you.
Okay, thank you, Michael. So Demilade, Pastor Yomi is here. Thank you for joining. Oscar Lima has left. Can't see him on this here. So some people had issue connecting, and I'm wondering why. The same link that you are here with, that's the thing. So how many of us are ready to start?